everyone, and welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Brock, and we are here at Susie Dasher Elementary for the first day of school, and this is the Back to School Rally. We've got the wonderful sororities. We've got the Alpha Kappa Alphas with us today, and also we've got the Delta Sigma Thetas, and they are some wonderful ladies doing some wonderful things. We're going to let them introduce themselves to you a little bit, and we're going to talk about the different servanthood things they do within the community and that they have done. We'll start with you right here. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Lois Stroman, and I'm a member of this sorority, and I've been a member for over 50 years, which qualifies me as a golden soror.
Nice.
And being a golden soror gives you status.
Yes, it does.
And of course, there are many perks that go along with being a golden soror, but the one thing that I am most proud of is the fact that when this chapter was chartered in Dublin, Georgia, we chose Susie Dasher School as the school that we would serve. And as a result, Alpha Kappa Alpha serves Susie Dasher in many, many ways. We maintain a clothes closet that we have had here in this school for almost 20 years.
That is so impressive.
We also make certain that we give supplies to this school. We have a period of time when we come and read to students here. So Susie Dasher means a lot to Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. It means a lot to us that we are the chapter that presented all the wall of principles here.
Oh, wow.
That's one of our signature projects. This was formerly known as the Ivy Academy when we were first chartered. So we chose a lot of projects that we were to do. We continue to do that because we know that Susie Dasher was a vital person in this community, and we want to keep her spirit alive, as well as this school alive. So we continue to serve, and we do it with pride.
And you know, you all are so important to Susie Dasher, the things that you're doing to say, you know, I don't think a lot of people even realize the different things that you've already done for Susie Dasher. So that is so commendable, and you do it so selflessly.
Yes, we do. We try to make certain that the children who come to this school have the supplies and needs that are necessary for success in school. And we are a service organization, and service is our motto, and that's what we do. We give service to Susie Dasher School.
And we thank you so much. Spoken like a true educator.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to talk with the president over here to our left. How are you?
Good morning. I am fine. I'm just well.
Now, you share with us what you like to share about your organization and different things, if you'd like, okay?
Okay. We have an upcoming event as part of our programs. It's called the Ascend program, and it is an educational program that we do with senior high school students, both male and female. And the purpose of the program is to prepare them for life after high school, no matter what it is, whether it's directly into the world of work or whether it's to four-year college, or whether it's to a technical school, whatever they have chosen, we want to help prepare them for that. And we cover things that may not necessarily happen in school, and it takes place on Saturdays, like one Saturday a month, we're hoping this year to extend it to about 10 months or maybe 8 months. And we want students, high school students, who can really benefit from that. So we're looking for a wide spectrum. We want students who are academically sound. We want students who may be struggling a little bit, and we want all those in between, male and female. So if you know of any children, any students in high school here in Dublin, Lawrence County also, that could benefit from participating in a program such as that, please just let us know, or make sure when the applications come out that they receive an application, because we would love to have them. That's what we do. We serve. That is our purpose.
That is such a blessing, you know, and the kids, they're very fortunate to have organizations such as yourself and the different programs that are being offered. I mean, you're definitely not leaving any child behind.
No, we don't intend to leave any child behind, especially now. And hopefully we will also be engaging in some getting out to vote and voter registration, because it's very important. We need to stop complaining. We need to put our one vote to good use. We need to get out and vote. So hopefully we'll be doing some activities in that regard too. That's a prime target, because now more than ever, it really matters. Your one vote matters.
Absolutely, it really does matter. And I think about when I was a senior in high school, back then voting, we really didn't put as much emphasis on it. And I recall just the other day, I said, I don't even think I voted when I was a senior in high school. And so we're so glad that you're emphasizing on that. And you're right, every vote does count. So thank you so much. All right, Ms. Pat, the other Pat.
Yes, I'm the other Pat.
Talk to us a little bit.
Yes, I'm Pat Edwards, and I have been a part of the sorority now, our local chapter, for about 21 years. I was counting that up the other day and came up with the 21-year mark. So
Those years keep coming
oh
around,
my
don't they?
goodness, they really do. They go fast. They go fast.
So talk about, you all had a huge conference.
Yes.
That apparently, ladies and gentlemen, they're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
We are. Amazingly.
Congratulations.
Amazingly.
Tell us about how that conference was and the
It
different
was
benefits.
such a wonderful conference. I was just really blown away with the numbers of sorors that were in attendance. And actually, that was my first attendance on a national level. And my understanding is that we had over 22,000 sorors registered for that particular event.
That's amazing.
And it has been, since they have looked over the records, it has been by far the largest attendance of all of the national meetings. So
I was reading about that online, and I thought about you ladies because I knew you all were there, that you were
Right.
in the number to be a part of that.
Yes.
That is tremendous. And not just with the number, but the different things that you all were able to do during that week.
Exactly. And among those things were, they have an opportunity, all of the sorors have an opportunity to attend general sessions where we learn important information that's pertinent to our chapters. And the thing that I enjoyed the most were the workshops that are afforded the sorors to go and kind of sharpen your skills in whatever leadership capacity that you have been assigned within your sorority. And so it's just really nice to be able to network across the nation with other sorors that are like-minded. We have the same focus nationally, regionally, and even at the local chapter, which connects us all together. So,
And that's a beautiful thing. So you've been in over 21 years.
Yes.
You over 50, and you, how long for you?
Be 50 next year.
I'm amongst.
I have a long ways to go.
You do. You're a baby up to them.
Right.
You all are legends. And you know what's so amazing is, if you can recall, back when you first became an AKA, that experience as to how you've grown now through the years, and then the servanthood. I think that, you know, when you see a lot of young girls right now in college, they don't quite understand or even have the mindset as you would have as you become more seasoned to really become servants.
And of course, that is one of the thrusts of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. We don't want to just make AKAs in college. We want to make AKAs for lifetime.
Lifetime. I was thinking that.
And when we induct them into the sorority, that is one of the things that we focus on and we emphasize, that we want you for a lifetime, because service matters. And we have so many needs. So let's get real and not just enjoy the college days. Let's enjoy it for a lifetime and bring service to our country.
Absolutely. Well said.
More and more, we're finding that our undergraduate sisters, once they graduate, more and more they're beginning to attach themselves to a graduate chapter almost right away. So that's a good move. That's a good trend, so that they step out of college right into a graduate chapter and continue their servicehood and grow. That's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. And you all are testaments of that.
Well, these ladies certainly have been great role models for me.
The Golden Girls?
Yes, the Golden Girls. I aspire to be them one day.
All right, thank you. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you for everything that you do within the communities and within these school systems. Thank you. I mean, you're educators, retired educators.
Yes.
You're forever learning and forever teaching, and we thank you for everything that you are doing.
And we thank you so much, Pat.
Thank you.
And all that you do.
Thank you. These are the AKAs, ladies and gentlemen. These two to my left are the Golden Girls.
You are the man of the hour, the king of the castle. Your subjects look upon you in awe and anticipation, because you're about to make their culinary dreams come true. Guess you should have had natural gas.
Brought to you by the City of Dublin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a wonderful moment this morning. Now we've got the Crimson and Cream girls with us today.
Right. Yes. Yes.
The Delta Sigma Thetas.
All right.
All right, now listen, we're going to talk with you, Bobby, first. You talk a little bit, introduce yourself, and tell us about today's event and some different things with the Deltas, if you would.
My name is Bobby Lothar, and I'm a proud member of the Dublin Lawrence Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
All right. Yes.
We are so happy to be here today. My friend Diane O'Neill and I, Diane who's an AKA, we decided to come together in a joint venture for service to our children. And what better way to celebrate them as to have a rally, a pep rally, to welcome them back to school today. And that's what we did today.
You all had pom-poms and all kinds of things, and signs.
Yes, we were very excited to welcome them back to school, and hopefully, prayerfully, they'll have a great year.
Absolutely. You know, when the kids were coming up, just to see their faces, you know, some of them, they were looking at you all like,
I know.
are we going to get this every day? But you all had your signs, you know, your pom-poms, you were giving out pencils, you were giving hugs, encouraging words. That is so special. That is so special.
Yes, our children are our future, and so we need to invest in them, and that's what we're doing today, investing in their future.
Absolutely. Now, you had a lot of ladies to turn out to partner like this. Now, do you all partner on other ventures with the AKAs?
This is actually the first joint venture for Delta Sigma Theta and AKAs.
And you know, the thing is, both sororities do so many wonderful things for the community. And to see you all together,
Yes. Awesome.
that is so awesome. And that shows a partnership right there that goes well beyond the walls of your sorority right there. All right, ladies, your turn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ina Rozier Cooper. I've been a Delta since 1968, which is almost 1968.
Yeah.
So it's almost 50 years. It's been a long time. I qualify as a Delta Deer. Because and it has perks. So I am just blessed to be a part of such an awesome sisterhood and the awesome things that we do in this community.
Speak about that.
All right. Well, one of the things that we do that involves the community is our breast cancer walk.
Yes.
That is coming up in October. And
October 15th.
October 15th. It's right
Saturday.
upon us.
It is.
We'll be at the Fairview Park track, and we just appreciate the support of the community.
Absolutely.
Because they come out because it's for such a good cause.
It is.
Because breast cancer is rampant, and we're doing all that we can to help to find a cure.
You all
And so that is one of our big projects that we do in the community. Also, we work with Wings. We do voter registration. There are just so many projects that we do in the community.
And you know, because of that, all of these different projects. Now, didn't you all win an award? Who's going to share? You going to?
Well, at the regional conference that was held down in Orlando, Florida, the Dublin Lawrence Alumni Chapter
Listen to
won
this, ladies.
a regional award for our service in the community. Yay!
That is so.
And so we just stood out among all the Southern region chapters, and we were proud to bring a great trophy home to Dublin.
And we're so proud that you all did that because we
Yes.
know of all the work that you all have done already within this community.
It's great to be recognized for the
Absolutely.
things that you do.
Because the thing about servanthood, you do it without expecting anything in return.
Right, it was a total shock. We did
Yeah.
not know we were
You
getting
didn't know?
it.
Well, congratulations. All right, lady, it's your turn.
Okay, my name is Lily Hobbs, and I'm a Delta also. Am a Delta Deer and been a Delta over 25 plus years. And when she mentioned about the breast cancer walk, I am a two-time survivor as of May. So thank God for that. So that is a very good project, and this year I'll be co-hosting with Tammy Howard for and along with Bobby Lothar. She did not know this, but Bobby will be serving with us.
There you go, Bobby. That's your notification.
He's always ready.
We also go into the schools to do a lot of projects, and we have over in Sandersville, which is a partner in we do the Delta Academy, and it deals with the young girls in middle school from 6th to 8th grade. And then in the Dublin area, we have Embodied, which is which are boys ages 6th through 8th grade.
Right.
And in the high school, we have gyms, which include girls from 9th to 12th grade.
My daughter's a Delta gym.
Yes, she is. And I think she likes all the initials. And your niece was also
And my
one.
niece Hope, that's right.
So we try to involve everybody and everything. We also this year partnered up with NAACP Youth.
That's all right. It's the first day of school, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first day of school. A lot of busyness.
This year we also partnered up NAAC Youth Council, which is the first time we've had that. And hopefully we'll have some more students to come out and involve themselves in that. And they did a voters registration drive also. And for a trying to get them to go back into the join, we did a sleepover. That was at the Culture Center, and we had over 26 children from kindergarten to 12th grade.
That is so great. That is so great. So you're covering every age, right? Every age, and boys and girls. So you're not limited just to ladies. So you all are imparting a lot of different things within these youth.
Yes.
It
takes a village.
It does take a village.
All of us.
You know, and it's so
working together.
interesting to see that you all are educators, retired educators, nurses.
Yes.
So you have a wealth of knowledge. And you haven't been my English teacher. I bet you're so proud of the way I pronounce my words.
I am very proud.
So you all have already, you know, even before, done so many different things in the community. And so, has anything changed from when you first started to where you are now?
We're just always adding, looking at different things like today's activity. This is something that we thought was worthy to do, and we decided to come out and do that. But I also want to give honor to our president, Sherelle O'Neill Edmond, who is excited about all the activities and things that we are doing in the community and gave the blessing on this activity. So we thank her for that.
And you know, I noticed that you all, you prayed over the principal, Ms. Fluker. That was indeed a special moment that you all gathered around, held hands, and you prayed for God's protection and blessings over her and the students for this school year.
Absolutely.
It's a tremendous job, and she needs divine guidance as she does her job, because she interacts with the students, the parents, the teachers, and the community. So it's an awesome responsibility, and she needs all the wisdom and the guidance that she can get.
And let me ask you two this as educators, you know, to come back into the school systems the way you do, to do your volunteer service. I know that you see the changes that have taken place in students and how things are now.
Right.
And what feeling does it give you to be able to give back the way you do, being educators, coming back into school systems?
Well, I enjoy it because I also do after school tutorial at Hillcrest, and I go into the schools with a church, a New Hope, to do reading to the primaries, to the little ones. So I just enjoy the school. I like being around the students, and you keep you abreast on what's going on in education, so you can be able to help others when they need it.
Absolutely.
And it's an amazing thing to see, as we were standing welcoming the children today, to see your former students bringing their children to school, or grandchildren, and it's very eye-awakening, to see them come. But so much has changed since, because I'm old school. Yes,
I remember you.
And I haven't had a tendency to want to check one of the parents that was coming in, so I know that
you have to brace yourself.
Yes, that I had to hold it in. But it is a new day, and we have to know that times change and people change and situations change, but some things never do.
Some things never do.
Never do, and we have to hold fast to those things that are important and that don't change.
Absolutely. Well, listen, ladies, it's been a pleasure this morning speaking with you. Oh, thank you so much. You all mean so much.
Thank you. And thank you for all that you do for this community.
Yes.
To have you move back and come back.
To come back to
just
Georgia.
be a part of this community is such a blessing to all of us.
It's nice to be welcomed back.
Yes, and on a sad note, I don't know if it's good to mention it, but we lost 2 of our very faithful members this year.
Please mention that to them.
It's Vivian Baker Bullock, and Susie Lothar.
Yeah.
Both of them very faithful members of Delta Sigma Theta, and we lost them within a month of each other. So it was a sad situation for us, but we know that they meant everything to us, and that the work that they did will continue to do in their honor.
It was their loss is a great loss to the community.
Yes, it is.
But we're so thankful for how they served and what they gave and the time that we have had with them.
That's it.
It's been a beautiful thing.
That's it.
All right,
Thank you.
ladies. Thank
We
you
love
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
The Delta Deers.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
all so much.
Bless you.
Well, my granddaughter called them. I was in the hospital, and when I come out of the hospital, she had me set up with Pruitt. The girls is really good to me, and I enjoy their company coming by and checking on me. I would miss y'all bad if y'all didn't come by. They're just so friendly, and I think Pruitt is a good organization.
Please call us at Pruitt Hospice of Swainsboro. We're here, we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We want to be there for you and your family. Please give us a call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple more ladies here, and they're going to talk to us. Of course, this partnership this morning, this back-to-school rally, of course, it could not have gone off without a hitch, without this beautiful principal here, Miss Lakeisha Fluker. Ladies and gentlemen, she's just waving at you this morning, got a little voice issue, so we're not going to torture her with this microphone, all right? All right, Bobby, we know you had some help with this here, how you all partnered. We're going to talk to Diane here. Diane, introduce yourself a little bit and just talk to us.
Hello, I am Diane O'Neill, a member of the Kappa Sorority, and we are just so elated to be here this morning on the first day of school as with our Principal Fluker, to welcome our students back to school.
Diane, we were talking, this is such a wonderful thing. The kids don't know how fortunate they are. To have a pep rally like this, when I walked up, I said, wait a minute now. Why didn't y'all do this for me 40 years ago?
Well, we were not around.
Oh, you were around, Miss
We were teachers. We were at the school. We were employees.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
System.
All right, introduce yourself to everybody, if you would.
I am Martha Mincy, a member of Kappa Sorority, a golden soror, a golden member.
All these golden girls and deers here. Now, ladies, to come together like this is your first venture as with the AKAs and the Delta Sigma Thetas. And there's no secret, you all are friends anyway.
Yes, absolutely.
And so this must have been an easy thing to do to get.
It was a very easy thing to do. Diane had a word from the Lord and shared it with me, and we decided to move forward with a pep rally to welcome our students on their first day of school, to get them excited about school, because they are our future.
Absolutely are. And I can't reiterate enough, looking at all these teachers here.
One nurse.
And one nurse, and one nurse, to do this, to get up in the morning, to come out here, and with such energy to do this. Tell us how important you feel this is, that you all did this.
Well, Miss Pat, I just retired last year for 2015, and when I got up this morning, I was like, wow, this certainly brings back memories of 34 years ago of getting up every morning. But as my dear friend Faye Lothar shared, Bobby Faye, is that we wanted to come together and unite as a group to do service back to our community. It's not about me, it's not about you, but it's about the children this morning. And we just wanted to deposit back into our youth and just welcome them back, and just to see those smiles on their faces as they entered these doors, it's just brought so much joy to our hearts. And we thank Ms. Fluker for allowing us to come this morning.
You know, of course, and Miss Fluker already has a ball of energy. I mean, you know, we're going to speak for you a little bit. You know, just to see you in the hallways, to see you just rally your staff. When they would come to staff meetings, they all were dressed alike, and we would, you know, you try not to give them the stink eye, but on the inside, you just knew, you just loved the fact of that leadership and how well you all gelled together. And to see you at the, I would see you at the parades, on the floats.
Yes.
Just going crazy.
Yeah.
And look at, she can't dump. She said that's just all in it. But you know, that energy is so important as a leader.
It's infectious.
And as a woman of God in your position, can you all attest to this? That gives you a special calling in what you're doing. And so we're proud of you.
Very proud. The teachers are just blessed to have a leader as Miss Fluker is. You know, she rallies behind them. She's very supportive. She's a go-getter, and I know that has worn off into her teachers. You know, and we just commend her, and we want to ask her to continue to do what she does so well.
Absolutely. You heard her. You couldn't actually hear, but she says she believes in servant leadership, where you are doing it at its best. Ladies, any last words that you'd like to give concerning your organization or education or anything like that?
Well, I would just like to say, on behalf of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, it was an honor for us to be here today, partnering with Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. And as two sororities or Greek organizations in the community, we are here. We are here to serve. And if you would just, all you have to do is just let members of either of the sororities know, and we're there for you.
And we thank you all so much.
I just want to say on behalf of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated that we're proud to be here, and I do believe that we are indeed stronger together.
You absolutely are. Thank you so much. Well said. Well, Ms. Fluker, we know that you agree with all of that. And of course, the superintendent as well. He came through the line. He did, and he thanked you all. He thanked you all so much for being here. So, all right, ladies, we appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for letting us come in. Ms. Fluker, want you to have a wonderful year. We'll be, of course, seeing you. Thank you so much, AKAs, Delta Sigma Thetas.
And we would like to thank you. Thank
For
you
getting
for
up at
getting up
6 o'clock.
early and coming out to be a part of this. You have been a great cheerleader for this event, and we thank you.
It's a pleasure. We're glad to be here, and I would have done it 1,000 times over.
Great support,
Yes,
always.
absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have here for Real Talk, and please, please, please keep watching.